What's up, guys? It's Theo with Team Beige. I'm here with the king himself, Mr. Timothy Dihn. Tim, what did you just do?
I failed. I failed everybody.
No. We have a legend in the making right here. Top 16
No.
at YCS Richmond 2023.
True. Okay.
What did you play?
I played Mikanko. This deck profile is not gonna be special. I literally copied like the YCS list plus one card. But it's
that
a
one card
side.
though. All right, well let's get into it.
We're on the Cannon Gen. These sleeves that you get for top 16 suck balls. I kept seeing multiple of these because they just wouldn't shuffle correctly. Cannon came up when I have it in hand and I have thrust, and then I don't get drolled right away, so I can like thrust tactics right from hand. It happened like 3 times. I was like, wow, this card is great. And then this, I never drew anything great. Granted, like it's a little bit win more when it gets to go through and you're getting through your whole combo. I mean, this entire deck is win more. It's just straight up like lock. Yeah. Okay. But I didn't go to lock that often. Realistically, how I play is like very grind gamey. I went for the lock for decks that doesn't necessarily main deck outs or anything like that. But yeah, I versed like 5 Unchained like just past like whatever. So like there's no point of going to lock. I straight up just made like a ton of quest spells. Hope they don't play Underworld Goddess. I'd be like out my board, and then I tried my best. We got the what is that order? It's okay. We got the one-ofs or just the Mikanko like engine itself, minus the Rendell. This as for Fireflint or Renauld, I always side this out and Renauld 1/1 and a Hare and the trap. But I'll get to that later. So 2 Hare. Oh, the big spice of the deck. 2 Huli instead of 1.
Interesting. What made you decide that?
I personally like having names in my deck because I cycled through them too much when I was playtesting the other version where they had only 1. It was 2/1. And I also like making a Shuriken. I made that like twice. 1 on stream. There was no point of actually making it. You just make Appaloosa. Like 100% there. I just really wanted to like look a Shuriken. I put it in for a reason.
This card is good.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Exactly. Sometimes. Yeah. Straight up. Just go for game. There's an instance where they ask you and then you break the board. You can Hida take the 3, revive from graveyard, and then just bounce something. And that's 2 3s. And then a Shuriken plus a Charmer is game.
That's pretty cool.
Did I do this YCS run? No.
but it's there just in case, you know?
Ohime, just like the best cards, I finally learned how to actually shuffle. So I don't open Ohime prep. That happened like all the time at locals and one time this run. She is the best and also the curse of like for me personally. We play 1/1 now. This just straight up comes up when back row decks, tier Horus, you want to get rid of that stupid sarcophagus or like we can't banish damage reflect. Or just like prep, you add you go Hime, discard, and you already have prep in hand, so then it's like you didn't have to discard anything. But at the same time, you lose the draw if you do that. So it's a case by case basis. Ceremony, you never need the second one because especially this Isolde line, you just dump everything. So like you don't really ever need this like foolish except for foolishing a name. So Mayo be like 2 thrusts, thrust targets, and I think there's 1 more. Oh, tactics. We played 3 tactics. Kevin was playing 1/2, but he's main decking Super Poly. I wish I made Super Poly this format because like everybody's making SP pass. And Super Poly would just deal with half the boards half the time. Or I just normal summon can use effect, they try to stop it, they just Super Poly their stupid board.
Was there a reason you did not choose to play Super Poly?
Again, I'm bad at making decks and I am a griefer. So I just said, this looks good. Went to 1 locals. I said this is good enough. We're going to Richmond.
And then you got top 16, so I don't know. Maybe it was.
I could have got top 8. I'm fumbling the bag. Nib. Great. It's a great card. I fully agree that this is the only hand trap you need. Going first, at least like going first. They out your board or they out the thingy. You nib, and then in case they try to go for a game, you can nib because they will always play into it. Granted, you have to do it before they go to Baron or any like strong negates, but this came up all day. Number one probably. Dream Wizards. This package, the GOAT. I don't know why I never thought about this. I don't know, it's just great. Draw phase, you just do this. Search for her, and then you can go into Fire Flint, and you can just bait out interaction. Solely because I had this, I can play through Ash and Imperm. And then I still acid locked, and I hand rep them for one. It was against a branded Chimera player. So then, like, I knew that they only had 3 cards left. I ripped back Branded Fusion, and then all he had left was Call By and Super Poly. I put them on like basically you would have to discard whatever you out the card, but you also have to discard. I don't know, came up.
Makes sense to me.
And then the targets 2 Fire Flint and 1 Renault. Renault I always side out going second because I can't get a Fire Warrior on board. It never sticks. It comes up when they allow this to go through, and you're like, dang, that sucks. But like, I'd rather not risk the risk of like bricking. But yeah, everything honestly pretty performed. As long as like I had like a diverse hand, not like 3 normal summon like I had like in the last run, then I'll be fine.
Is there anything you'd change about the main deck other than Super Poly?
I would main deck Super Poly. I would probably. I want to put Call By. I just love that card. I just put in like all my own lists. I just love that card. I might put to play 43 just because. Siding patterns is just so hard because I want like just having so many like tactics and throws is like, wow, this will come up. This is nice.
Yeah.
This has come up. But then you're like,
every card's good. You don't want to take any out.
Exactly. That's why I was like 42 is the right number. I just like had the extra cards to set out that helped me.
That makes sense. All right, what do we got in the extra deck?
Oh, extra deck first. You're right. We got Noah's Naboo token.
Nice.
Let's go. We got Celine, and then access code. Where you at? Bing. IP. I made this like twice. It was more of just like to banish like leftover resources after you break the board. I never really use it to dodge anything because I need the body. So I'm like, sure, I'll banish IP and IP or stuff. Or I mean SP and their SP sometimes. Main combo starter, you normally dump 3, some can again. There's times where you can just dump 1, get the equip spell from Renault in case you got drolled. And then you can still play with that. You can end on Herald plus like SP and like a trap if you drew into it, or depending on where they draw you. Hito came up. Geo, this sucks. Fat balls. I'd rather have this as Super Poly targets or have it in the side, cause like this never came up. When I made this, I was already down bad. When I made this, I was super down bad. And then when I made this, I punched them, made Zeus, and prayed that they had nothing else. Hi Zeus. I was about to cut Zeus like entirely because I haven't made it at all in like 3 weeks. It came up literally only against Pearly when like it was Sprite Pearly, and then like I was just wiping his board because he just had a ton of monsters. I was just like, sure. But like honestly, like I never get in the situation where I make an XEs and go to Zeus. You can steal an XEs, but also I never get in that situation anyways. I just try to kill him. Would
you maybe keep 1 in just for the Zeus and cut the others, or would you just cut the whole package?
I'll cut the whole package, keep Zeus in. I cut Typhon, Typhoon, Typupu, for a Sur King. Sur King I made twice. He's pretty, he's cool, he's a flex. He sucks balls though, don't do it. If you played the other version where you played the Assault package, this is 100% the move. It comes up so much. Acid Lock. I did it a few times. Probably like 7 rounds. I would say like 7 games out of like 12 rounds. I didn't really Acid Lock that much. And when I did, I usually got hand trapped. But then like I just play resource management. Appaloosa, I make sometimes. Usually charges for 3. You just chill with it. And then Light Charmer. he played light charmer because when you acid lock, you just sit on this and then they punch over it. But I think people know now, like, why would they punch over it? You're letting them help them kill, so they just let it sit. So useless. I cut Typhoon for this. I wish I had anything else. One Herald. You never make more than one unless you're a madman. You can link it off to make Appaloosa and then switch Ohime. Against the tier matchup, I just sat on this. I said, go ahead, try it.
Do something.
Yeah, exactly. Side deck, the bane of my existence. So, the YCS winner played 3 Ash, 2 Droll. I played 3 Droll, 2 Ashes. I sided this like twice, and the one time I saw it was this last round, round 16, and I had Ash and Nib. I think the nerves got into me. I was just like, someone in the back of my mind was like, hey, you should Ash that. You should Ash that. It was like a trap. I was like, yeah, I should Ash that. And then he Ashed. I asked, he goes tactics, look at hand, rips the Nib. I was like, dang it. I don't know. I was just.
Hey, sometimes spur of the moment, you see the activation, you just want to click the button.
I'm just a griefer, bro. Like, it just comes to me. I'm like, and number 1 griefing card, Lava Golem. Bro, you suck. You suck. Literally every single time I drew this, I lost.
It always seems so good, but he did not seem to be very nice to you this weekend.
Dude, literally during the feature match, I was like flexing. I was like, look, shiny card. Oh, he's gonna be so sick with a Lava Golem. He goes, summon 1, pass. I was like, I hate this guy.
And then you drew a second one for turn.
Yeah. And then, dude, I had 1 more turn to survive, and then I draw into Ohime, but he just had the stupid Ash for my Eclipse. God dang it. And then Lightning Storms comes against Rescue Ace. Literally, this is the only time I tied it in. Sure, I didn't verse any lab. In theory, sure, you side this in. But yeah, it's usually against Rescue Ace for me was this D6. Or what I did was 1, 1, and then 1. 1, just cause. I versed only like 1 Rescue Ace, so it wasn't bad. He didn't really fully understand my cards. I explained it to him. I was like, this one protects, and this one, and these have targeting protection. And I guess I didn't clarify enough which one gives it target protection. He just assumed. So then like he let my like Rondo steal, and then I just made SP. I was like, cool.
Good enough.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Like, shit. But that was game 2. I would have won game 3 in my opinion. But like you would never know what you draw, right? So, Pearly. I versed like 3 Pearly today, like 5 Unchains, and then just random ass decks. Pearly, I don't even like Ash. Get the shit out of here. Like I actually like Droll. It puts on better habit. If they open quick play and they do it in draw phase, fair enough. But like half the time they did not. And I'm just like, maybe that's just like a bias issue. But like, I can deal with like 4 draws or 2 draws, but like no street. I can deal with that. I can't deal with fucking draw 6 street and then like everything in between. I just can't do it. But yeah, if I can change anything, Super Poly. Anything else?
That was the big one. What do you think your hardest matchups were?
Definitely Rescue Ace, and Unchained is really 50-50 if I draw well, or if I draw decent with like any equip spells. I just bricked sometimes, like during game 3. Every game 3 I just bricked. And then I would say Rescue Ace was my hardest, and Chimera. Because I won Dyro against Chimera, I think that's the sole reason why I won that match. Otherwise, like, he opened cross out, engine, hand trap, something else. Like, I was just like, it's just the curse of like Chimera.
Yep.
Like at locals, I had a 0% win. This was the first time I actually beat that deck. So like, literally they go, they have Droll, Ash, cross out, Branded Fusion, and a random blank. Draw for turn, they have Chimera Fusion. You know how many times that happened? 4 times. Aaron King and the other dude that plays at our locals. God dang it.
But hey, you sealed out the deal when it mattered.
True. Shout out to Dream Wizards. We had 4 people that were top 32. We all fumbled the bag at like, top 16, but that's besides the point. Yeah. if I had sighting patterns, hopefully it helps somebody, because obviously I want, like, there's so many good cards. You don't really, I mean, technically you don't listen to me, I'm actually briefing. But I tighten one Hare, I take out one Hare, take out this, one, and then one runoff. The reason why you take out Hare is that she doesn't do anything by herself. And then if you bounce it from deck, cool. That's better than anything. If it banishes, then sucks to suck, I guess. You weren't playing to turn 5 anyways, so just going through it was just better. This comes up sometimes where, like, I wish you had him because of the wanted package, but honestly it was fun. This one I decided on going second. Matchup dependent is this. You always keep 2 Fireflint because if you just have Ken again and they stop it, or you're just climbing and somehow this is left over, you can just summon this and then it'll at least help you play. There's times where, like, it just ended on just a Fireflip and then another body, and sometimes I wish I had, like, I was playing like a Link 1. I don't know if there is one, I'll be honest, but if I linked 1 and then just made SP, it can deal with, like, a lot of boards. That I just wish I could be like Rescue Ace, honestly. So yeah, that's honestly it.
Yeah. Well, any shout outs?
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to win that feature match just to shout out. All right, boys, I got this. Shout out to all the boys in Team Beige.
Yes, sir.
The Dream Wizard crew. He sponsored us of 1 pack. Yeah, so if we use his mat, he gave me 1 pack.
That's more than most people will ever get sponsored in their career.
Bro, you know what I got? QCR Ice Barrier.
That's
easy.
Go!
And then I wanted to shout out Jack and his friends. They're a blessing to talk to, just hang out with. And my #1 supporter, Marissa. Even though, like, she just sits behind, you know, and just, like, kind of zones out into oblivion. Yeah. She started talking in the background. She supplies all of us with food. She's the planner of our group.
I don't think I've ever brought a water bottle to a YCS. I just assume Marissa will have one for me.
Yeah, no, she's the goat.
Yeah.
She just be like, yeah, you bring this? Yeah, food? Okay, I want to sit back here. And she just goes she's just out. And it's so funny. But, yeah, she's probably, like, the #1 socialite. I love her, and I appreciate you for always coming.
Well, hey, we're super proud of you, man. You did amazing this weekend. We can't wait to see what Team Beige has in store next. All right, thank you so much, King Jimu. We'll see you later. Peace out.